It's your boy Noto, coming to you with another video, coming to you with another podcast, man. And in today's podcast, we're going to discuss non-select man's game, how to get women as an unattractive man. If you're new here or you already been here, go ahead and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go on and dive into this topic, guys. Now, this here, you're a typical guy, right? Just regular typical guy, but you're viewed as unattractive. So you walk up to this girl and you get the 3 second evaluation, and you fail that. You fail the 3 second evaluation. So now that's usually when the BS comes. It comes because she's not attracted to you physically. She doesn't like what she sees. So what's from there? The BS is, what can you do for me now? See, the thing is, we already heard the typical videos of how we supposed to be more attractive for women and how to make ourselves more attractive, but we never talk about what to do while we're along this journey. Like, we can't have fun. Like, you can't have fun. Because remember, I was on both sides of this. So I'm going to tell you some things I've done in my non-select days that helped me out and aided me, and things that I've watched others do as well. So I believe that one can have fun while on the journey as well. Now, one thing I want to tell you, disclaimer right here, I am not encouraging you to stay and doing these things, because I do not want you to get comfortable and be complacent with being non-select. But my thing is to say, hey, you can still do something to have some type of fun on this journey, guys. So that's the whole thing right there. I'm not trying to lead nobody down no bad path and try to keep them where they are. But anyway, continuing. The first thing I would say is to improve your image, guys. Your swag, bro. That's the first thing. And I know it sounds typical, but you got to understand, when you're viewed as non-select and you're viewed as unattractive, you have to look at everything that's outside of yourself at this point in time. Now that, okay, me, I don't look this good. Now it's time to enhance everything outside of yourself. Now you can get a better cut. You can do little stuff like that. Of course, you can make yourself as best as you can. You can groom yourself. Of course, those are the typical things. But you cannot change your facial structure. And at that point in time, you're not in the body that you want to be in. You may be hitting the gym, but that's still going to take time to develop the type of body that, you know. Anyway, so if you're non-select right now, yes, get your swag together. Having a real good style can go a long way. Now, that's not just going to say that, oh, she's just going to jump your bones or nothing, but that's going to be a big proponent, because that helps with the first image right there. If you swagged out head to toe, it can help you. It can help you. Now, even though I preach the body game and say, oh, you don't have to do that, but at the end of the day, style is still style, no matter who it's on. Sometimes it's about how you wear something. And believe it or not, in my non-select days, when I had on a nice pair of shoes, when I had on a nice fit, bro, and I had the, you're gonna have to do a lot of shiny object syndrome. I'm gonna put it like this: you gotta do a lot of shiny object syndrome. And I had my grill in, and I basically was getting was getting played just from that, just from that. Now, it wasn't always just that easy, but it could be, okay, the shiny object syndrome, but you can use the fact that they think that you got something in order to smash. Now, this right here as well. These, when I say get a woman, I'm not trying to say, oh, trying to get a woman in a relationship or nothing like that. This is basically if you trying to like smash. I'm just gonna keep it above. If you really just trying to smash, because a lot of this is gonna be short lived, and to be honest with you, these are not tactics I would regularly want you to use, because it could negatively impact you, but mindset wise, because you might not want to move forward if you feel like I can get chicks like this. But no, it's a bad dead end road. But anyway, as a non-select dude, as an unattractive guy, yeah, work on your image, because girls fall for a good style. They like good style. They really do like good style. That'll get your foot in the door a little bit more, and you smell everything else. Like I say, everything outside of yourself has to be top tier, top par, because you okay, have lost the genetic lottery. So you have to, everything else outside of you has to be A1. Has to be your smell, your style, your the way you are, your demeanor. You're gonna have to act like I'm the shit. You're gonna have to act like I'm the shit. Another thing is, now if you end up getting past that or whatever, you can get to the bedroom skills. Increase, enhance your bedroom skills. Make them as good as you possibly can. So if you end up getting to that, when you end up getting to it, you'll be able to perform. And the thing is, a lot of guys don't know this, but some good D can make women overlook a lot of stuff. Even if they don't ever want to be seen with you in public, it could be the same type of way that if you have a chick that you probably not want to be seen in public, but she got some good ass top, or she got some good ass head, got some good ass cat, and she fucking good. Hey, you still might want to smash from time to time. She could be a butterface. Women like butterfaces as well. So you got to understand that. Even if you are considered non-selective, you don't have the body or the face, but you can put it down. Maybe you can eat her good. You never know. Might just mess around and give you a chance on a drunk night. And another thing outside of that too is having a good personality. Your personality can go. I know a lot of these things that I'm mentioning sound kind of typical, but when you put these things together, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah. Because I noticed a lot of dudes that when I was non-select, I had to rely on my personality too, my style, all those things together. I was Mr. Smell Good, all that. So you have to do that at that point in time. And there's a lot of guys that I've seen that are considered non-select get away with that because they were funny guys. They was doing things that would typically entertain the chick, but sometimes you can laugh a chick right into the bed. Oh yeah, I knew some of the funniest which dudes you that most would consider non-select banging chicks just because of they funny personality. Believe it or not. Now, it may seem like, oh, it goes against everything that I'll be talking about, but it is the truth. It can happen. But it's not, what I'm saying is it can be rare, and depending on who you are, and it's not just like a golden ticket, but I can tell you that is a good way. And another thing, talent. Whatever you were good at, guys, just whatever you are good at. Girls love talent, bro. Whatever you talent. If you can rap, if you can rap, bro, go perform somewhere, bro. Go perform. When I was non-select, I performed, bro. I had chicks eyeing me down, bro. Real shit. Eyeing me down when I performed. And I was considered non-select at that time. I was considered unattractive at that time. And shoot, it was this guy that used to sing. He used to sing a lot of times. I remember him too. He used to get real mad when people used to talk about his mom. But he was the guy that used to sing. He used to sing, and he used to come and sing in front of the whole college. And all of a sudden, like the girls was just moved when he was singing. The girls was just like, you would think they were just getting wet in there. So he was basically using his talent to sway the women in the room, bro. They want to get with this guy or whatever. No matter, even if you don't look good, bro. Like you just never know. These can be like instances, guys. These are instances. Work on whatever your talent is. Showcase that, because remember, you can't rely on your physical appearance. So you're gonna have to do something outside yourself that's gonna have to be substantial. That's what I had to do. And another thing too, hey, like I say, even though I'm strongly against this when it comes to trying to better yourself, of course, but when you're along your journey or whatever, but don't get used to this. Don't make a big habit of this. But leading with your wallet. They were like, oh no, I know no ain't talking about leading with your wallet. Yes, leading with your wallet, but the way you do it is a whole different story. The way you do it. Now, when you leading with your wallet, remember, think about the chicks that are in your pay grade. So don't be trying to go for these extra top exotic chicks that you probably see in the strip club that you know you can't just afford or whatever, whatever. I'm not just talking about the straight up tricking and nothing. I'm not talking about that either. If you want to deal with an incarcerated prostitute, you can as well too. And most likely that's what you're going to come across, because a lot of these encounters that you're going to have are going to be most likely transactional. Because women, like I say, once you fail that test of attraction, now it's what can you do for me? If you can't do nothing for me, get the fuck out of my face. And at the end of the day, a lot of that time is going to have to come down to transactions of money, or if you ain't got no talent off, or if they ain't seen nothing else, and if this is just a chance encounter, yeah, you can lead with your wallet. But my thing is, if you're gonna lead with your wallet, make sure things are on your terms. Don't let her lead the way. You know what I'm saying? If you go do something in exchange for okay this, because that's almost the same thing as dating. Okay, if you're gonna take out eat or whatever, you know damn well at the end of the date you want to smash. But if you're gonna do something, and if you're gonna do something for this woman, and you know that you do it, get the bang for your buck, bro. That's what I had to do. That's a lot of stuff I used to mess up at. Because I wasn't getting the bang. I used to let her lead the way and let her tell me what I'm gonna spend my money on. No, you tell her what you gonna spend your money on, and that's gonna be that. That's just gonna be that. Because a lot, I'm gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie to you. As a non-select dude, you may have to deal with a lot of acculturated prostitutes. It just is what it is. And those are, for those that don't know what it is, shout out to Ron Wills for that term. Is acceptable hoes, the ones that basically, if you want to deal with them, you're gonna have to do something. You don't have to just give them money directly, but probably pay their bills, take them out to eat, or probably get them a bag or whatever, take them places or whatever. Whatever their transaction is with you, that's what it would be. But since you're considered non-select, most likely you're gonna have to be in a take what I can get type of mood, and it just is what it is. See, what I'm saying, guys, is reality. I'm not gonna sit here and try to sell you a dream. Oh, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. No, there's tips and twists and turns, but a lot of this is gonna have to be transactional until you get to where you want to be. And if you're working on yourself, okay, you get into where you want to be. You get better reactions, and then you won't have to do none of this stuff. Yeah, you ain't gonna have to do none of this stuff. But what I'm saying is, in the process, this is how you can get them right now. This is definitely how you can get them right now. Yo, you can lead with your wallet. But remember, make sure everything is on your terms and make sure you're getting the nookie. They know what you want at the end of the day. They know what you want. But you got to put your barrier up. That's one thing, a problem I had. You got to put your barrier up. They be like, oh, no, man, you used to be tricking and shit. It just is what it is, guys. You got to understand. A lot of these guys, they got years before they can get to what they trying to get to. Now, I'm not just saying it's encouraged tricking, but it just is what it is. I'm not telling you go just buy sex, but I'm saying if you go deal with a woman and you know damn well she probably think that you loaded or whatever, and she gonna deal with you because she think that, use that to your advantage. Like they say, using hypergamy to your advantage. Okay, yeah, you doing this, but you're not gonna get all of this out of me. Now you think you might be going to get thousands of thousands. I'm probably gonna spend a couple hundred and get it and then dip off. Yeah. A lot of girls probably try to run game now. They're getting way, way better at it now, but they'll try to make an ugly dude or whatever, say non-select dude or whatever you consider unattractive, which is subjective, because depending on the woman, whoever is unattractive is in her eyes, the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. They're going to treat that guy however they see him. So if they see him as unattractive, then that's how they're going to treat him. Some of them will try to play a little game with you and try to buddy you up so you can spend your cash and then get as much out of you without getting you no nookie. See, that's the thing. You have to make sure you're about to get some nookie. And you got to, most likely, you probably have to take an Alan Roger Curry approach and be like, hey, this is what I'm after. Sometimes you're going to have to take a direct approach, but you might not have to be as direct. But you're going to have to let it be known that, okay, if I'm going to be doing this, then this is what's going to have to happen. And if this ain't going to happen, if this ain't the end result, then you got to leave, because you're going to be wasting a whole lot of time if you don't do it. I'm just going to tell you straight up. So like I'm saying, if you're going to leave with your wallet, do that. Remember, get your swag together. Make your image up, because that's why I put the money at the end, guys. Because I ain't going to say, even though a lot of stuff will be transactional, but a lot of this stuff can be the non-select bait. Because remember, being a select bait is a way different from non-select bait. Non-select bait is going to have to be used for stuff outside of you. Remember, because they're not physically attracted to you. So your swag, your smell, all that. Yeah, your swag, your smell, your talent, most of all, your personality, bright personality. Be a good person to be around. Don't be a non-select dude. Consider a non-select dude and you got a nasty attitude. This is what nobody gonna want to be with you. So if you, especially that you feel like you are unattractive and you getting treated like you're unattractive, then damn, don't sit there and don't be a asshole of a person. Be a good person to be around. Trust me, that can go a long way. You never know. And to be honest, some chicks might actually, that you'll be surprised. Some types of chicks that you might think that out of your reach, they might like slightly unattractive dudes. Hey, that's a that's a little secret right there. Probably ain't a secret, but a lot of y'all probably wouldn't believe that. But I know some chicks that actually say that I like ugly boys. Now a lot of that could be shrouded in bullshit too, but it is what it is. When you look at their past boyfriends, yeah, nah, baby daddy or two, yeah. But at the end of the day, like I said, this is just a smash. This is not for no relationships. None of that. Now, if it ends up going that far, then hooray. But like I say, I wouldn't want it to be stemmed upon what's outside of you. Because if you want a chick to like you want it to like you for you. And to be on your journey and become as attractive as you can, yes, practice the body game, shout out to Ron Wills, and become handsome select. It to the best of your ability. Because everybody, it cannot be handsome select. It is what it is. But any man can be select with the right work. They can work on that. But it is what it is. You only look like how you look. But anyway, it's your boy Noto. Coming to you with another video. Coming to you with another podcast, man. And if you're enjoying the content, go ahead and click this like button. Go on and comment. Go on and subscribe and click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, remember guys, anybody can improve themselves if they're willing to work at it. I'm out.